Season 5 is not just another Stranger Things season. It is the final chapter. The story that began with kids on the bike and missing boy is ending with a full-scale war between worlds. And here's the truth. Nobody wants to accept. To win this war, someone must be lost. In this video, we are ranking which characters are most likely to die, from least likely to most heartbreaking. The logic is simple. Stories demand sacrifice. The final battle needs consequences. So open your heart because the world of Hawkins is about to break it. Without wasting our time, let's start the video. Moving to number 10 is 11. 11 is the story. The show began with her escape from hell. It should not end with her finally finding peace. If she dies, the audience doesn't feel emotional, they feel cheated. Even 11 might lose her powers forever, close the gate from inside, disappear into upside down for a moment. But she does not die, because the theme of Stranger Things is always been healing, not tragedy. 11 lives to see the sun. Moving to number 9, Steve Harrington. Steve is immortal not because of plot armor but because of fan armor. They have been teased Steve's death for years. Every season he walks in saying, "I got this," then gets attacked by something that looks like a wet chicken with claws. Steve will bleed, he will scream, he will maybe lose a chunk of hair, but he will live. Steve's purpose is protecting others. He is the shield. The shield does not get destroyed, the shield gets dented. Moving to number 8 is Max. Max is a ticking time bomb. Her body is alive, her mind is gone. Her soul is trapped in a nightmare. We don't know what she saw before the lights went out. We don't know what Vecna showed her, but she is coming back. Not as she was, as something new. The writers didn't leave her alive for no reason. They want the audience to hope just so they can hurt us later. Two possible endings. Number 1, Max wakes up, has a moment, dies in Lucas' arms. Number 2, Max comes back and fights, but the cost is her life. Max is emotional damage waiting to happen. Moving to number 7 is Hopper. Hopper is the warrior, and warriors die in a final battles. He already sacrificed himself once he returned. Now he has nothing left to lose. If Hopper dies, it will not be quiet. It will be fire, explosions, and screaming. He dies like a soldier, protecting evil, protecting 11, protecting the people he calls family. This is the classic father sacrifice story. Okay, moving to number 6 is Joyce. Joyce has been fighting monsters since day 1. She carried the show in season 1. She went to Russia. She saved Hopper. Her arc feels complete. If Hopper survives, Joyce may not. Imagine the moment Hopper falls on his knees. Joyce smiles through tears. Take care of them. Fade to white. That is brutal storytelling. Moving to number 5 is Mike. Mike has been fading from the center of the plot. When writers reduce focus on a character in earlier season, it often to prepare them for a sacrifice in the end. Mike is the emotional trigger for 11. If Mike dies, 11 power erupts. The final fights become impersonal. Mike dying is the storytelling fuel, not guaranteed but dangerous. Moving on, number 4 is Lucas. Lucas used to be the voice of reason. Now he is man willing to die for Max. That is deadly trait. Stories punish characters who love too much. Picture this moment. Vecna reaches to Max. Lucas runs, no hesitation. A punch, a scream, a sacrifice, a Max, and Max's eyes open just long enough to say one word. Lucas, silence. This is the kind of scene that stays with viewers forever. Lucas is at high risk. Moving on to number 3 is Vecna. We must talk about Vecna. The enemy, the shadow. Vecna dies. But villains do not die easily. To kill him, someone must have to pay the price. That price is life. Moving on to number 3, Will Byers. Since episode 1, Will has been the center of the darkness. He never escaped. He was taken. He was possessed. He still feels Vecna. Season 5 is about finishing what begins in season 1. There are only 2 endings for Will. Number 1, Number 1, sacrifice. Number 2, freedom. But sacrifices are more poetic. If Will dies, the story becomes a perfect circle. It began with a boy disappearing into dark. It ends with him walking into the same dark, not as victim but as hero. That is tragic storytelling at finest. Will is extremely likely to die. Number 1 is Robin. Robin brings humor, light, and warmth, which makes her a perfect victim. Writers love to kill characters who makes the audience feel safe. Robin's death would be devastating because she represents innocence in a world full of horror. She might die protecting Nancy or Steve. She might die buying the group a few more seconds. And her final line would definitely be something emotional and brave. Robin is extremely vulnerable. Bonus: Eddie Munson. If Eddie returns, he dies. Because his storytelling is already a legend in motion. He died misunderstood, hated, blamed. Season 5 could give him redemption. Imagine Eddie crawling out of upside down, guitar on his back, protecting Dustin again. He fights, he smiles, he dies. But this time, the world knows the truth. Hawkins honor him. Music plays, Dustin cries, Eddie Munson becomes a legend. That is the most emotional ending in the show can be delivered. The final battle will not be one person versus one monster. It will be chaos, screams, gates opening, worlds colliding. And in that chaos, someone we love will fall. So here's the final prediction. Least likely to die is 11. Possible ones to die are Hopper, Joyce, Mike, Lucas. Most likely to die are Will Byers and Robin. Stranger Things begin with a boy taken by the dark. It may be end with someone walking into that darkness so everyone else can live in the light. That is how story ends, not with victory but with sacrifice. Thank you guys for coming to my channel.